Toronto Ambulance, where do you need us? That day I was working as a communications training officer. We had taken one of the first calls that day. Is she breathing?
April 23rd, 2018 was a day I was here at the legislature.
I had just given a speech in Scarborough.
One of my staff members had the TV on.
A story reached me that just said there had been an incident involving pedestrians and a van.
It didn't take us long to realize that it was much more than just one pedestrian struck. What we call a mass casualty incident.
And then realized this was a deliberate act.
Did anyone witness anything or record anything on their cell phones?
As the calls came in, they came in that quickly with a multitude of information from different points of view. This incident for Toronto was unprecedented.
I walked across Mel Lastman Square and when we got to the street, there were still bodies on the street that had been covered over. And you know, that is when you know we're dealing with something here that's quite extraordinary.
There were some remnants of things that had been dropped by victims. I think those were the hardest things to see. You know, someone had dropped a knapsack or there was a shoe, and that was someone whose life had been changed forever.
This was an extraordinary, historic kind of moment, because here you were on the main street of the biggest city in Canada, one of the biggest cities in North America, and it was absolutely silent.
This surreal time out of time. It was silent. That strip of Yonge Street that is always so busy.
I didn't take a break for 7 or 8 hours. It was all about helping the patients and the people.
Yonge Street was closed. The subway was closed. The roads were closed. And so for a lot of people coming home from work, which was somewhere else, there really wasn't an easy way for them to get home.
I'm proud of our team. I'm proud of the citizens that were in that area that day. They went above and beyond as well to provide any level of first aid.
Those scenes that I experienced, that feeling of that silence, haunts me to this day.